Hi everyone, today we're going from Kuripapango to Taihape, and Kuripapango is about halfway between Napier and Taihape. Yeah, hi everybody, I'm Goose. Welcome to my channel, Loose with Goose. Now here we are, we're working our way down just a couple of kilometres from the campsite, coming down to the Narororo River and the little bridge across the stream, or the river as it is. It's one of the three major rivers that drains through Hawke's Bay. Great stream, good trout, a lot of rafting going on, whitewater rafting, so plenty of water sports there. And here we're coming into the start of the notorious Gentilani. Great piece of road. Used to be an absolute dog way back in the day because it was all metal, but even now in the winter it gets very icy and closed with snow. But yeah, it's a good road and a bit of something for everybody. Really technical in places, and that's just what we want. Now we're just coming over the top of the Gentilani, and the vista in front of us just opens right out. That's the Ruahine Ranges we've got in front of us there. Absolutely beautiful part of the country. And today I'm riding with my chapter mate from CMA Taupo chapter, that's Moses. He's on his 1250 Bandit, and great guy. I've been riding with him for a little while now. Now here we are coming down to the bottom of the Gentilani, and I will put up a full ride over it so you can see the whole thing. But yeah, great piece of road for you to ride on. Now this is the next piece of road coming down to a river. It's called the Turururau, and it drains into the Narororo. I've walked it back in the day and done a lot of fishing here. It's a beautiful little stream. It's a small river or a large stream, whichever way you want to put it. We can't fish here now because it's been closed up. Through the Waitangi Tribunal, it's been returned to their Māori owners, and fair enough too. I found I was privileged to be able to walk in to fish it when I did. Absolutely beautiful piece of country. Lovely stream. So that's what the road was like for quite a while. Good hills and scenery. Then it opens up quite surprisingly onto the big plateau at the top, and you ride that for quite a few miles. It's still twisting and big sweepers, etc. And this is coming down into the Rangitiki Valley. Very, very big, tall country in here, and here's the bridge across the Rangitiki River. And the structure on the right-hand side there is the old swing bridge that used to go across. People use it as a campground here on the right hand side, with a toilet there, but your water and washing etc. comes from the river. Some nice fish to be had in there too, and I presume some pretty good looking eels. But you'll often go down there in the summer and the place is pretty full, and there's big kids jumping off the old bridge onto into the water, having a great time. This is starting to get fairly typical of the country through here. Quite scenic, a lot of open rolling farmland, just to keep you interested in some great vistas coming through as well. You can move over the ground reasonably quickly here, but again take a bit of care, these are country roads. And again, look at that view out through there. And what we're seeing here is quite a feature of the road going through these tall papa bluffs that you ride along. You've got to be careful for the odd little slip that comes down off them. You can see that mess on the road where it's been. And here we're coming up now into the crossroads. Going to the right, you'll go through to Wairuru and up to Turangi and Taupo, but taking it left, it takes you down to Taihape and to points south. Both end up on State Highway 1. Now this section here was quite a surprise. It's an absolutely cracking piece of road for any rider. I'll just let the road talk for itself. So there we are, all good things come to an end to a certain extent. But here we are in Taihape. We're just coming into the outskirts and into the business centre now. It's a lovely little town. It serves quite a good rural area and seems to be thriving. Where a lot of the smaller towns aren't, but it covers quite an area. And the intersection we're on here now, that's State Highway 1. Out to the right, again takes you through to Wairuru and Turangi and Taupo and points north. And where we are coming down into the town itself is heading south. But we had a little look around the town. We just drove down the main street a little bit and then went off around to one of the back streets and along by the railway station. And then we saw the train coming through, and I immediately thought of Wagner, who a great rider, good biker, and he's got his own channel, so that could have been him driving. Anyway, we rode on round, and there on the right-hand side is the Brown Sugar Cafe, and that's where we stopped and had lunch, so that was our target. So I'll take you through there in a minute. A really nice place to have lunch. So here we are, we've just parked up the bikes and about to go into the Brown Sugar Cafe. Lovely little place here, very, very popular. And when we arrived, there were a few people waiting outside to go on in. But there's plenty of room inside and a big courtyard area. So let's go in and have a look around. First, there's a little shop out to the right-hand side where we can pick up things. There's a lot of gifts and things in there as well. But the ladies in there get great service, good smile, good menu, and very good food. So they're working to the max. The day we got there was quite busy. But here we are. We'll take you outside, and as you see, there's plenty of gift ideas there. But a lovely covered area in here on the inside, and as we go through to the alfresco area, there's lots of shrubs and olive trees and lots of shade, and really nice place to have your lunch or your afternoon tea, morning tea, or whatever. And there's Moses. That's the guy you've seen without a helmet for a change. He probably thinks he's better with the helmet on, and I think so too. The camera won't break, but there he is. So here we go. We're on our way home now. There's the cafe to our left-hand side there. So we're going to gas up and reverse the trip, basically. So it's been a brilliant little ride over here. Great company, good food, and look at that weather. Good old Hawke's Bay again, or New Zealand weather, I should say. So if you've liked what you've seen, give it a like, and hit the subscribe button, and of course the bell icon. But in the meantime, make sure you ride free, and of course, God bless.